Hi guys, it's me, Laine. It is, what is today? Tuesday, August the 14th, 2015. Oh my lord. Sorry, August 14th, 2018. Goodness gracious. Yeah, it is 5 in the afternoon. I am on my way to my mom's house. I've actually been off work for about 45 minutes now. It's been a while since I've posted a video, and I know I say this all the time. I'll post videos and, oh, I'm going to be back on track and posting things and pause. Sorry for like the shadows and glares and all that stuff. Like I said, it's 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm driving. I'm not holding the camera, so don't worry. I actually have it sitting up over there on my dash, so do have both hands on the wheel. So I wanted to apologize for all the shadows and stuff, but I do just want to go ahead and make this. This is kind of the only time I'm alone, so yeah, I am not in a good place right now in terms of my weight and weight loss. When I first started this channel, it was well, not really when I first started the channel, but like when I actually really decided to make videos, it was because I had a type of weight loss surgery. So if you're brand new to my channel or anything, I had something called VSG, or vertical sleeve gastrectomy. I had that on August 28th. 29th? August 29th, sorry. August 29th, 2013 at MCV Medical Hospital here in Richmond, Virginia. Dr. John Kellum was my surgeon. He has since retired, but I had it through the VSG bariatric program. And yeah, my highest weight ever recorded was 346 pounds. And the day of surgery, I was down to 316.5. The lowest weight I've been since having surgery was right around the 200-pound mark. The reason I don't actually have an exact number or date was because I literally like a couple weeks after my year surgery mark, I moved to London, England for a year. So being over there, I was never sick, so I didn't have to see the doctor. However, I did become pregnant while I was there, and at my first appointment there, I was almost 2 months pregnant at that time, and I was, I think, 205, 209. But I know for a fact I had been smaller than that, because I could just tell by how my clothes fit, how I felt, how I looked. I could tell I had gained some. So, and then we had a scale that I would get on every now and then, and it had registered between, when I tried to convert it from kilos to pounds, it was anywhere between 199 and like 202, something like that. So yeah, that was the lowest I got, and that was in the spring of 2015. Since then, I have gained, obviously with the pregnancy, I gained weight. However, I did lose back, and I got down to the 220s, high 2-teens. I think I'm not even sure if I got to the teens. I think 220-ish. Was the lowest I got after having my daughter. She was born February 2016. I then became pregnant with my son in October of 2016. He was born June of 2017. But the problem is, like, I had my daughter, I lost the weight about 3 months after having her. My doctor put me on birth control. I was on the birth control pill for 1 month, and I gained back every pound I had lost after having my daughter, plus some. And that really, that started it all. It snowballed me of putting on pounds, losing 5 or 10 here, gaining 10 or 15 more. I it's just has not been good since then. Having those chemicals from that just completely threw me off, and I've not been able to recover, honestly. It's been very difficult for me with that, and I know a lot of it is myself. I don't make the best food choices at all. I definitely was not keeping up with fitness or exercise. A lot of it is my fault. I just wasn't doing what I was supposed to be doing, but it's like still, I do blame that pill for a lot of it, because I was doing good at losing that baby weight that I had gained with my daughter, and even more than what I'd gained, and it's like I was getting back down there, and as soon as I put it on, I gained it back. Like literally within that 1 month, I gained so much weight just from being on the pill, and I felt horrible. My blood pressure was going high again. I had to get off. What's bad is like my blood pressure was higher while I was on that pill then, and I was a good probably 30, almost 40 pounds lighter than I am now, but my blood pressure now is better just because I'm not on that chemical pill. So yeah, obviously I've gained a lot of weight since then. When I got pregnant with my son, I was in the between 240 and 250 pounds when I got pregnant with him. I did lose quite a bit of weight in the first couple of months of pregnancy with him. I got down to the 230s, I believe, because I had very bad morning sickness, so I did lose a lot there. Then I had him, then I lost some weight then because I got married last July 29th, 2017. My son's father and I got married, and I was around the 35 points. So I got back to I was still not where I wanted to be, but I was still smaller, and it felt good. I was not happy with where I was, but I was okay at that point. I was like, it was a good place for me to get back on my journey of fitness and everything. So I didn't have any worries. I was like, okay, I got married. I'm like how I look right now. I like how I feel, so I know I can just progress from here. And from that point to now, it's snowballed. I have gained so much weight. I've gained like 40 pounds in a year, and I honestly have no idea how that's possible, because I don't know. And it hurts me to admit that. And back in March, I was like, okay, you've got to change. Let's go get a gym membership. So I went back to Gold's Gym and got a gym membership again. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to do it. It's going to be great. I'm going to lose weight. I didn't go a single day. Like I said, I got this membership in March. And then like a week after I got the gym membership, I got a new job. I got a full-time job that was an hour away from my house, so it was a good 30 plus minutes away from the gym. And I used that as my excuse, saying, by the time I leave work, I don't have time to come up to the gym to then go and get my children from my mom's home, to then drive home in time. And it honestly was too much. And so what I did is I just let it sit there. I paid for it. I did all that kind of good, just paid for a gym membership, never used it, continued to eat bad, didn't exercise, and that job was completely sedentary. So I just kept packing on the pounds. And then last week, I decided, I was like, enough's enough. I can't keep living like this. I've got to change. And a lot of that happened because I got on the scale at my home, and I was in the 270s. That's a big number, right, guys? So yeah, I got up to it was in the 270s. So on Monday last week, which I'm trying to think of what day that was, the 10th, 13th. No, that's this week. I forgot what day it was, but whatever. I went to the gym and I worked out. I walked on the treadmill for 30 minutes. So a lot of folks, they might not think that's a lot, and it's not really, but for me, it was a lot. I was sweating like crazy. My face was red. I could barely breathe, and that was upsetting too, because I shouldn't be sweating walking on a treadmill for 30 minutes. You know, I shouldn't be like dying, and I wasn't even going that fast. So when I got off that, I went over to the little personal training little area, and I was like, hi, you know, I had a membership. When I joined, they said I got two free training sessions. Can I go ahead and do one of those? And I was, and I scheduled my first one for last Thursday. And I met with this guy named Andrew, and he was awesome, and we were talking, and I got on the scale there, and it said I was 276 pounds with 44% body fat. Isn't that lovely, guys? Great. And for it to be considered healthy for someone my age and my height and everything, I should have 25% or lower body fat, and I'm at 44. Yeah. However, the trainer I met with, he was incredible. He was saying that he has no worries about getting me down to where I need to be. And he said, he asked that I have a number in mind. And I said, I don't really want to think about a number per se, because I just need to get healthy. But if I did have a number, it would be 175. Because 175 would be half of what my highest weight ever, or almost half. I think about half, yeah. And it's just like, I said I put it on that because that was kind of like my goal with my surgeon, like my ultimate goal, or for him. And so he looked at me and he was like, Laine, I have no trouble seeing you get into that goal. He's like, even if you only lost 1 pound a week, he's like, in 2 years you would hit that. He's like, however, I don't see it taking you that long. It's like, I definitely, and he was like, you know, to get to where in 2015, that was 3 years ago, he's like, you were 200 pounds. He's like, it's not going to take you 3 years to get that low again. He's like, we can do this. And he said, and you might not even notice the pounds going off as much. He's like, that body fat's going to go down, that measurements are going to go down. He's like, that's more important, and that's what we're going to look at too. And he just had he put so much confidence in me. Like, I was like, this is awesome. So that was great. And I scheduled my second session for this week. It was supposed to be tomorrow, the 15th. However, Sunday, my family and we went to King's Dominion. And of course, what happens when I get on the first water slide of the day, I go down, everything's going great, but as soon as come off the water slide to hit the pool, somehow my left foot gets caught under me and it slams into the bottom of the pool, and I've broken the toe on my baby toe on my left foot. I broke it, and I've cracked a piece of the bone off, and I was told by the doctor that I cannot do any weight-bearing exercises at all on that foot for at least 2 weeks. Just my luck, right? It's like I start actually doing something to make my life better and to get progress, and this happens. But I don't know. So I'm going to stop this part right here. I'm going to name this part 1 of my video, just because I'm almost to the 14-point mark, and that's as much as I can upload right now from my phone. So I will come back to you guys in a few short minutes with part 2 of this video, so please keep watching.